Hello traders out there in Trader Land, my name's Des here at Grok Trade on Thursday, February 16th, 2012. Markets blast higher, Dow up 3 digits, up 123 points, up 0.96%, the S&P up 1.1%, NASDAQ up 1.5%, and almost a 2% run on small caps. Banks up a whopping 2.2%, sending the VIX, or volatility index, or the fear indicator, straight down 9%, back below 20. Gold at break even, silver at break even, the crude at up 0.23, US dollar down yet again 0.36%. And here we are looking at the S&P daily. These two lines coming here horizontally, we were looking at 1342 and the 1351 because of this trading range that we've been in. That's been a tight little trading range. Well, today, boom, we break through that and we climb back above this shadow line. So the shadow line gone. This main trend line that we have drawn from here to here, this is where we're at. Let me zoom in on this. You can see we closed right on that line. Again, it's not by accident, it's by drawing trend lines correctly. And that is an area of resistance. So even though it looks like we're busting higher from a high base, we are at a major resistance point that a lot of people aren't seeing. But you're hearing it here. What the markets will have to do to stay bullish is to continue northbound, blasting to that trend line and yet another trend line. That's going to put us around 1365 and some change. So 1365.5 is a crucial number. If we can get past that and sustain a close above that trend line, that's going to prove to be very bullish going into the future for sure. Now, if you go down here, blow this up on the MACD centered oscillator, and by the way, they're not called indicators, they are oscillators because it oscillates on a zero line. You do have the MACD line and the signal line crossing over here, and I do use the filter 5, 9, and 2. And if you do a Google search for 5, 9, and 2, you're going to see that a lot of people are using that nowadays. I started using this many years ago now, and it's catching on. But check this out. See the crossover right here? You can see this with a positive tick on the histogram. And if the markets do continue to rally through these major resistance levels, you should see more continuation of positive ticks on the histogram. Long as we have the financials, here's the banks. Now the bank, let's go back in time. This is a crucial area, and I just can't stress this enough, but we have resistance. Again, this is the bank, NASDAQ bank. It's the largest, it has 460, 470 banks. It's the largest index of banks that's out there. Resistance, we come up, resistance right here. We bust through resistance, it acts as support, breaks back down on that red candlestick right there, gap down, we're falling apart, finding support at the 20-day moving average, then boom, straight back up, busting a lot of resistance. Now, at one point here, you have an island top reversal pattern, which can be very devastating to a chart. However, for today to rally back so strong, that is very, very powerful. What's interesting is look where we stopped, right at that trend line that we had drawn, right at it. And again, it's not by accident. That is a major area of resistance. The question is, can we blast through there? Well, we're going to need to, gang, or the markets are not going to follow suit. You need the financials showing us a foundational move as far as sentiment is concerned, and that it's a crucial element in trading. Now, with this resistance, not only do we have to get through this, we have a horizontal line that I could actually just drop in right now. Let's just do that. And that's going to put us at 1772. So we have to get through that trend line and 1772 and sustain a movement above that to really be doing well. But look at this. On the MACD, we hit the 0 line, bouncing up, positive tick on the histograms. And on Apple, everybody that said a bearish engulfing reversal pattern, you are correct. But check this out. You get this gap down, run up. And this is called a bullish thrusting pattern, and this could be heading higher. Now these are more exotic terms. You don't need to know all those terms to make money in the markets, but if you want to learn all these terms, certainly go to the chart school at freeonlinetradingeducation.com, learn all those patterns, print them off, and share them with friends, because they can help. But right now we have a bullish bias to the upside, even in the face of a major bearish engulfing pattern. So you have a lot of indecision taking place, but we are at a very big high here on extreme volume, and because of that extreme volume you could have capitulation and you could see Apple start rolling over and heading southbound. Alright, so oil at this moment is at $102 a barrel, and gold is at $17.30 an ounce. So, hope all's well with you and yours, and safe trading to each and every one of you.